What up, dogs? Welcome back. Hope you're having a bat-tastic day, and welcome back to the Road to Silver, which, of course, is the Overwatch series where we try and make it to silver in competitive Overwatch play. This one's going to be a little bit different. This is the Road to Silver conclusion because, yes, I have finally made it into silver. I've gotten out of bronze. And how I got to that point is a little bit of a story, and so I figured I'd go ahead and share that here. This is the game where I got into silver, so I may occasionally take a moment and comment on what's going on. Basically, what has happened is I finally had a breaking point in competitive play. I had the last straw, and I didn't want to play Mercy anymore. I'm not proud of it, but I did leave a game. Now, I'm one of those people, I'm highly against leavers and throwers and stuff like that. When someone posts on Reddit that they get tilted and that they left the game or whatever, I normally agree with everyone that was like, oh, dude, you should never leave a game. But I gotta admit, I got so tilted in a game that I just bounced. Now, I did leave early enough to where no one else lost SR. It wasn't a 5v6 or whatever. It did just cancel the match. And what happened is, as you guys know, I'm typically a Mercy main, the 50 or 60 of you that watch this series. And I played since beta, and the thing is, I didn't think I had the mechanical skill in PC shooters to play anything competitive but Mercy. She's fairly easy. I'm not saying that there's not skill involved, but she's fairly easy if you have the game sense. However, I got into a match earlier this season, was not recording, and Mercy got auto-locked. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll play Reinhardt. And I played Reinhardt enough. I mean, if I had a good team, I could survive, but you know, it's still not my main hero. I'm not as comfortable with Reinhardt as I am with Mercy, obviously. I just got my dance emote, and I was excited to show it off. When we go up on, we're actually on Dorado, defending though, and I start dancing, and immediately someone gets in the mic, and he tries to say what's up, and I get that. Sorry, I'm not trying to do this with no cut, so you may hear a lot of ums. It's pretty late, and I'm pretty tired. Anyways, I normally don't talk until a few other people talk, so I can kind of get the sense of how everyone's acting, their behaviors, how childish they're going to be. Are they going to be trolls or whatnot? I let a few people say hello, see that maybe, all right, we actually are going to try and talk, and everyone's pretty cool. After a moment or so of nobody responding, he says, great, another fucking game where no one's going to talk. And I understand that frustration. I'm not putting the blame on him for that at all. But it was just immediately, my thought process was, oh, here we go. That's how most of the voice chat goes in bronze competitive play. It's just a lot of whining. So why he wasn't wrong, and I completely understand that frustration. My point of view is like, oh man, here we go. Started realizing I'm not having a lot of fun. And regardless, even if it's competitive play, which you should take seriously, like it is still a video game, especially bronze comp. But I let it go, and he came over, and I was dancing with Reinhardt, and I guess that really upset him. And he was like, Reinhardt. And I was about to be like, hey, what's up? And then someone else chimed in on mic. He's like, I'm just waiting on this Reinhardt to fucking set up. And we still had like 30 seconds left on, until the even match started. Like, I understand people not talking, getting upset, but now you're upset because I'm dancing 30 seconds before the match starts. Like, look, I know I can drop the dance and throw up my shield within, 30 fucking seconds. Like, chill. Get off my butt, a little bit. And I got on mic to be like, hey, chill out. Like, we got time. Don't worry. I'm just dancing, guys. Thought you might enjoy my emo. I was excited to show it off. And I put up my shield, and I go up by the choke because that's where everyone else decided to set up. Wasn't overextended or anything like that. And he immediately gets on mic, so whoa, Reinhardt, back up. What are you doing? Back up. And it was the last straw. I just snapped. And I said, nope. And I, pressed escaped, and I left the game. I was very, 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 very upset. And I come from other games. I don't come from competitive shooters. Like, I'm not used to being upset when I play video games. Overwatch is the only game that's really made me as upset sometimes that it makes me uncomfortable. Because I'm tired of, especially in bronze comp, people throwing their proverbial dick around. And that's what the guy was doing. Like, here's the thing. We're all in bronze. We all kind of suck. The match hasn't even started, and already, like, a guy's trying to shot calling's good. I'm not trying to say shot calling's not good. There was a match beforehand, a guy was shot calling, and man, did he say some smart stuff that I actually learned from. He's like, all right, Mercy, and he wasn't a dick about it. It's like, Mercy, when that rip tire comes, drop your beam so he can't follow it back to the healer. And I highly doubt maybe that particular Junkrat would have known that, but I've never known that. Call me a scrub. I mean, I am in bronze, but that was a great piece of advice. But that's different from being like, oh, he's dancing 30 seconds for the match, oh, that's not how you play a game. All right, set up, back up. Like, before the match has even started. Like, let me mess up before you start trying to swing your dick on me, if that makes sense. And that's almost all I've experienced in comp. Voice chat. Now, there is some exceptions, of course, but it just tilted me. So I left the game, and I played some arcade, and I cooled down, and I thought about if I was going to go back in. And I really thought about it. If I wanted to get out of bronze, I needed to not play Mercy. And I thought, well, why can't I play Soldier, go into quick play, do very well, sometimes, and feel confident in that, but not take them into competitive play? It's bronze comp, and I started thinking about it, and it's not much different than quick play. Some people play more seriously, but often, a lot of times, especially as a Mercy main, like, you get just silly groups, like, it's not much different than quick play. And so why was I being okay in quick play, being fairly super confident with, like, Soldier 76, but I would refuse to play anybody but Mercy or supports on look at this shit. Look at this shit. Needless to say, I went to Soldier 76, and I don't regret it at all. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go in there guns a-blazing. I'm turning off voice chat. I got all the communication stuff I need still. I need healing, let's group up, hello, I got all that stuff. The only thing I'm missing out on is the bitching and whining. That's it. So now if I were doing good or bad, like, I didn't have to worry about it. I got to focus on the game. And I was learning game sense with Soldier. I was learning so much more about the game without worried about what others were thinking of me. Obviously at this point, this is about a week afterwards, I've gone back into team text chat at least. I'm not saying that I'm just never going back into I've gone into voice chat since then as well. But you know what I'm saying? I know this is a little abstract thought process here. We're doing it one take. I can leave the chat still. Like, typically when I go into a game, I'll stay out of the chat. And there's been games where I've done really bad. Not me personally, but some, of course, but where the team's doing bad, and the only thing I could think of is, man, I'm glad I'm not in chat, because I'm sure there's just a lot of people bitching in there. I had a buddy play with me, and I told him I was out of chat, and he's like, are you not in chat? I'm like, no. And he goes like, man, the first thing he said, he's like, man, you should hear this kid. And the game hadn't even started. We were in Hero Select, I think. And I was just like, yeah, I don't miss that. And of course, obviously, for doing bad, I do go into team chat, and I try and make some suggestions or see if anybody else is having suggestions and whatnot. So I'm not trying to be that player that just refuses to communicate. But my point being is that this low, at least, there was no benefit from that communication. And I went in as Soldier 76, and within about a week, since the game has come out, within about a week, I finally ranked up. And that feels really, really good. Yeah, here we go. So this is it. I'm getting pretty excited here. All we have to do is hold them off. I went in as Soldier 76. I learned pretty much, here's what I'm saying, like in bronze comp, like you can stay in the high ground, and if the team's not organized, the enemy team, like, they don't even know you're there. I've set up on just the ledge, just picking people off for half a game sometimes. And it was fun again. Like, it made competitive feel like a completely different game again. I was enjoying it. And at the same time, I was learning my hero, because yes, quick play is designed for you to practice heroes for competitive, but I don't believe that you can get that all done through quick play. The simple fact of the matter is, competitive is a different game. It's played differently, and you need to play it to practice. League of Legends, my little brother finally got to like level 30 or whatever so he could play rank, but he never would. He's like, oh, I need to be better before I can play rank. And I get that. I really, really do, and you do to an extent. But at the same time, you're not going to get better at ranked unless you play ranked. So I could play Soldier or whoever all day in quick play, but even if I played him for 100 hours, when I took him into competitive play, it would still be a little bit different, if that makes sense. So I really got to practice Soldier in quick or competitive play, and it's gone really very, very well. I am now practicing some other heroes I'm going to take into competitive soon, probably like Winston's, whatnot. See how long I can stay up on this ledge before anybody knows me. All right, there's that Pharah. There's that Pharah. Ooh, I may die here. I forget. This was about a week ago. There's the Mei. See, I'm getting out of dodge. I picked Soldier because he was a hero I could go in, take by myself, get out of chat, focus on the game. And Soldier, you can play the solo game. You can run off and do your solo thing because you have the mobility, you have one of the best guns in the game, and you have a self-heal. I can go off by myself, take care of myself. I would pick Soldier, insta-lock Soldier, and then just let the rest of the team worry about it. If we had a Hanzo, a Genji, and a Torb on attack, like, you know what, that's your guys' problem. You can take care of yourselves, I'll take care of myself. That was where I was in competitive play, is playing Mercy all the time. When you would just have teams do that same thing anyway, was so frustrating because you can't carry the game at all as a Mercy hardly. You know, you got some, select reses and stuff, but you still need to be playing together as a team. And I really thought I was better than what I was at, I thought I was better player than what I was ranked at with Mercy. So choosing Soldier 76, because you can play that solo game. He's good on offense, he's good on defense on almost every map, and he can play the solo game, or he can be really valuable in a team. See, I can run up there, I can... Ooh, I made it. Oh no, I'm dead. But that's why I chose Soldier 76. $20 seconds left. Oh, there's that male. Ooh, yep, so here they are. They're using all their ults. And I'll tell you, I've had... Oh, there's the rest. There's the Genji ult. I've had some really good games. Now, I've also had some really, really bad games. And here it is where I got it. Finally got it, guys. I don't think the competitive... I mean, that's really great that the 50, 60 of you guys that watch. That's awesome. But I think I have more fun right now playing competitive than recording competitive. Trying to do a commentary on it, whatnot. It was kind of a neat little social experiment to, see how high I could go. And then here we were thanking the team. But seeing how high I could go and then having that documented, so say I did finally get the diamond one day or something like that, it'd be cool to be like, oh, you can watch the entire competitive career from bronze. I just thought it was a neat little thing. But for the amount of people that watch versus the joy I get out of playing, I think this will probably be the last in this Road to Silver series. I don't think there's going to be a road to gold or anything. People don't really like watching low ranked players. It's not that exciting. So I think I'm going to focus more on cartoons. I have a whole other animation channel I did, and I have one cartoon on here. But I think that's really what I'm going to... Here it comes. Boom! Look. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Road to Silver conclusion. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking that little journey with me. Hope you stay around for some more content, maybe some more lore videos. There'll definitely be some cartoons. I, again, think that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And until next time, good luck and have fun.